So if you do something like this, this is a racist thing to do. It doesn't mean you're a racist necessarily, but what you did invites the racism, okay? And if I do something like that, if I did that, first of all, I'd probably get fired. But if I did that, guess what people would call me? A bigot. You know why? That's a bigoted thing.
I don't care what nobody says in the comment section, on Twitter, on Instagram. That is racist. Donald Trump posting that is racist, bro. I don't care. I don't care if he thought it was funny. That is racist, bro. Why would you? What was the point of him doing that? That don't make sense. I don't know. We're going to continue the video. It's crazy out here, man. Wow. Our own president
doesn't apologize. He doesn't contextualize it. He doesn't say anything is wrong that he ever does. And then you're surprised that people come at him and to say that it's overreaction. Nonsense. It's political malpractice in the main.
I'm actually not surprised at all.
Mean-spirited. It's dark and it's ugly. And everybody knows it. Chris, what does this mean? Not so much the monkey business. What does this intense messaging that the elections were rigged mean about the disposition towards the midterms for the administration?
Well, first, I think it's really important to point out that the outrage over the depiction at the end of a scroll video, which then automatically went to another video, was not vindictive in nature. Was it a mistake? Yes. Did it cause a problem for the White House all day today? Yes. Is the president upset about it? And there's new reporting out tonight that there are a number of White House staffers who are upset that this occurred because of the narrative all day was not on the fact that last night President Trump announced Trump RX, which means that medication prices are going to go down for Americans because Europeans now are going to pay their fair share when it comes to investment in drugs and the ROD that comes into the research of those drugs. We're not going to be subsidizing Europeans anymore for our medication. They're not talking about the Dow that hit an all-time high today. They had that press conference from the Department of Justice about Benghazi, exactly, where they brought justice after 14 years for 4 Americans who were killed in that attack. And so, yes, it was not handled the best way. They should have immediately investigated it and realized that it was an automatic scroll into a video, which, as you did play, depicted a number of people and animals. Is it silly? Yes. But was it vindictive, and does it classify the president of the United States as a racist? No. And I think if you look at his policies, people in his cabinet, the people who have visited the White House, including Nicki Minaj recently, to call him a racist or to imply that he is one based on that video is very disingenuous and lacking context.
Well, too bad. Because let me tell you something. If you don't want somebody to call you that, then you don't do things like this. He didn't show Biden and everybody else. They just showed the Obama part. So it doesn't matter what it clicks and scrolls to.
But they didn't do it on purpose,
this is an unforced
Chris,
error.
Which is the issue. It is an unforced error, but that's very different than being vindictive about it and doing it on purpose. It is an unforced error.
Well, what
it's
good?
very
Give me a
different
good
than
reason.
Purposely clipping it to show that.
Well, first of all, it was absolutely purposely clipped to show the Obama part. It was just part of a much bigger video. That's not the beginning. Well, it's not the beginning of the video.
It was an automatic scroll.
It's not the first thing you would see.
It was an automatic, right, because it's the end of the video, which automatically scrolled into the next video. That's what happened.
Oh, no, I know. I understand how buffering and queuing works. What I'm saying is somebody made a choice.
It wasn't a vindictive portrayal of the Obamas.
You call it what you want.
And what happened...
And let me tell you something. To put out. That's why. And we both know it.
I agree, Chris. I agree with you that if they purposely only clipped this portion on purpose, it would be bigoted. It would be disgusting. But they didn't purposely clip this portion on purpose. It was part of another video that got scrolled into automatically after they were portraying the other video, which is the one they were clipping for the feed. They didn't watch it all the way to the end. So there's a difference between vindictively clipping a video to show the Obamas this way, which is not what happened. It was an automatic scroll to a video which depicts a whole bunch of other politicians in these ridiculous animal costumes. Is that silly politics? Yes, but to argue it was done because President Trump is a racist and to portray the Obamas this way purposely.
I'm not arguing that he is a racist. I'm not saying he's a racist. I'm saying listen, Katie, words matter. Context matters, as you say. You want the defense of it, use it as a sword and a shield. Okay? And what's more important is, you know what I do if I did this by mistake? You know what you do if you did this by mistake? You say, I'm sorry.
What's her name? Katie? What is he talking about? Who are you talking about? And he's right. You know what you do? You know what we do? We say, I'm sorry. But that's, for me, that's still not gonna help, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's say Donald Trump is not a racist. What he did was racist. So that kind of makes him racist, man. Like, what? That don't... Putting Obama and Michelle heads on fucking monkeys is so racist. There's no other way around that, bro. It's a racist thing to do. It wasn't funny, bro. And can y'all please confirm in the comment section if that's really real, that Donald Trump actually posted that, please? Because I need to find out for real. Because that is insane. You can't trust everything you watch. So please let me know down in the comment section. Jeez, make sure y'all subscribe though, like and comment.
That's what you say, because you are mortified. You are mortified. Not him. Not him. I did nothing wrong. I have nothing to apologize for. I don't care if you're offended. And then Katie, and then Levitt comes out there, bloodlessly and says, oh, this is all on you, fake outrage. Senator Tim Scott didn't think that. Is he a dope?
Well, Chris, the best thing for them to do was to say, this was a mistake. This was not done on purpose. Yep. Here's the full video that was scrolled into the previous video that was being posted by a staffer on the president's True Social account. That's not what they did. And then it caused a problem for them all day long. But again, I'm very glad you just showed the full context of the video, which portrays a number of politicians in animal costumes. So not sure how you can make the case that it was only racist against 2 people portrayed in the video and not the rest of them portrayed in the video.
Okay, if you want it to be disgusting and prejudicial towards everybody, I'll concede the point. Let me ask you something else.
It's racist against Trump to say he's a lion costume? I mean, doesn't make any sense.
Oh, but your analogy makes no sense. Again, this is a very simple fact pattern.
Your analogy makes no sense. Fact pattern? Where's the fact pattern?
No, look, Katie, I know you need that. Katie, I know you need that to give you some kind of high ground that this is being taken too far, but this is on you. He doesn't apologize. He doesn't contextualize it. He doesn't say anything is wrong that he ever does, and then you're surprised that people come at him and to say that it's overreaction? It's nonsense. It's political malpractice in the main.
I'm actually not surprised at all.
It's mean-spirited. It's dark. And it's ugly, and everybody knows it. Let's move on.
I'm not surprised at all that this happened today. I said that. I said they should have done it better from the beginning. I'm not surprised there was outrage.
Well, they left it up for 12 hours.
It wasn't done vindictively.
Look, Katie, all I'm saying is you can say that. I don't know that. If you know how it happened, okay, great.
Look, Katie. Chat. However y'all want to put it. What he did was racist. If that makes him racist, he's racist. Our president, yes. That is. I don't know what led up to him doing that to the Obamas. Okay, putting their heads on monkeys. I don't know if he just don't like them, but it's racist, man. You could have apologized, went about it a different way, but doing that is so freaking racist, man. Like, that is insane. Let me know what y'all think about that down in the comment section. This whole video, what Donald Trump did, because I'm pretty sure that was that last year or something like that. I remember I'd seen a post about it, but I never really seen the actual post itself. So y'all let me know down in the comment section what y'all think about this. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to get next time that I upload, which will be probably Sunday. Okay. I love y'all. Peace and love, baby. We out.